kind of like everything is rhythmic right now, so it all makes sense to the listener. Like you don't really hear anything, just like me. This goes out to all the people I've heard, and the same thing is just doing this, like just like doing what it, like it's just 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. Guess what comes, and then it's like the solo and the beat drops, but it's still 1 2 3 4. So right here, what it's doing is it like this is the synth. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1. So the rhythm is off of the synth, but then the drums do this. Like hear that? So like it's like got this bounce to it because it's got like two different rhythms, but it goes on at the same time. And then every once in a while, every 4 bars, they align again. And then that's a snare. And then we got everything, and then this high thing comes in. And then we got the rain. Oh, it's crazy. Yeah, and then it sounds together like this.
Lost on the inside, choose those cheeks. I hate the thought of suicide. This ain't an option no more. It's a do or die. If you got something to say, boy, you the hell.
Have like vocals over this, but it was too complicated because the drum solos was too hard, and I had a reversing and it just wouldn't fit in EQ wise, so I just cut them. I mean, it sounded kind of good, but it also sounded shitty.
Start dreaming more when I'm awake. Start thinking maybe there's a fate. Text you never sent, still awake. Never fell asleep until it's late. Start dreaming more when I'm awake. Start thinking maybe there's a fate. Text you never sent, still awake. Never fell asleep until it's late.
I think my favorite song, and like I guess artists are supposed to have a favorite song, but I think my favorite song is Insomnia on it. Like it's a weird contrast in between. It goes from like the most intense possible shit, just like fucking 3 a.m. getting sloppy toppy versus like just fucking tired but can never sleep, hungry but don't want to eat. Like just the contrast is weird, and I think that if you go with like at a certain level, people are gonna be like, nah, this is whack because you can't be doing the same. Like you're an oxymoron. Like it's not making any sense. But then on another level, it's like one is the result of the other. Like I'm so tired of shit, which is why I'm so aggressive, and I'm so aggressive because I'm so tired of shit. So like. I really wanted to make the album blue, and people didn't really fuck with that. Like they didn't really understand what it meant. Like some people were just like, I don't really get what that means, like blue. It's more just like thoughts. I don't know. Like everything, I think there's something called like synesthesia or something, and it's like when you hear music, you see colors. I don't think I have it that well, but I think I have it enough to the point where it's like I can see my whole album being cohesive just through this one color, and like everything's shades of blue. It's just like, I don't know how to explain it. That's why I called it Krishna. Like it's my name, but it's also Krishna's blue.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
It's a Hindu bird, right?
Yeah, it's a deity. He's got like, it's like a lot of stuff that I went into. I didn't really speak on it too much because I thought if I got too religious, then it might, like, I don't know, take away from the whole thing, but.
Yeah.
Like,
Originally I had 2 beats, so it was this one. It samples like The Weeknd. I don't know if people, The Birds Part 1, if you know The Weeknd samples that, and then Logic on the drums. So like this was the beat. Like I forget what I had written, but it was dope. It was dope. It was just like. I had a whole bunch of filters and shit, but I just kind of cut it because it didn't fit the vibe, and the bars that I wrote for it didn't fit the vibe of the song that I was doing, which was supposed to be the end. Like it was just supposed to be like, this is David's last song on this tape, but it's introduction, like it's supposed to be the beginning but the end. So as soon as I heard this, I was like, okay, we gotta have a low bass because this is too high. So then we got just like a sub, like this popping sub. And like I didn't want to do boring ass kicks, so I put in this. Just like boom, boom. It's ill. And then like, okay, so like the hi-hats are crazy. Listen to this. Like they're just everywhere. And then I got all these ad-libs. Like this one I had the most ad-libs for. It was so fun.
I've been doing a while, I was postponing. So I felt like a phony, but it was airplane mode, coffee and not only. Plus the occasional get rich quick. Silly rabbit, give me those tricks. You know that we only 4 kids playing on a Game Boy, but this ain't a Game Boy. I don't need the fame, boy. I just want it real bad. Before I get real mad, but I got beats when you feel, I got tracks when you're numb. A link to the park, yeah, pick up from. Oh shit, that was foul, picking apart one. But was getting mad that I get through. I don't know what's talking, he just was mocking. I make my own shit, so I know how to break out when I'm rocking. But it's
like it's kind of like a flex song, but it's just fun. Like, I pictured like Chance making 10 Day, and I just like went with that vibe. So like it slows down. This was like that's what they do on I think The Prayer by Kid Cudi or something. That's how it ends. Or no, Down and Out by Kid Cudi. So I took that from there. That's where I got that idea. And then this song was made in a different set, but I just exported it and put it in because I don't know, I figured they would fit together. And this song was originally like a 4-parter. It was gonna be called 4 Seasons, but I got every single part except for this and like the drums at the end. So yeah, like that synth was just dope. Kind of sounds like Suitcase.
I mean, like what Chance the Rapper did was dope. And I feel like what he did with like Save Money is something that I want to start with Blue Kids. I'm trying to make a group with like called the Blue Kids theoretically, which kind of sounds corny, but maybe I'll find another name. But like, you see, like, have you seen Save Money? Or like Save Money they got like this entire group of people who just make films like we're doing, but they also take photos and just make art. They got rappers obviously and producers and just kind of this group. And it's not even limited to a certain amount of people. It's like if you work with them, you're kind of part of it or something like that. And it's from Chicago and I fuck with them. And it's like kind of the reverse of drill music. And in Toronto, I feel like we got so many people who are just trying to make bangers, or like on SoundCloud, you put out one song, or you put out like your new single with your friend featuring, but they don't actually have a body of content or like a work of art. They don't actually have an aesthetic or like a vibe that they're trying to convey. It's just kind of like, and I see how it works, like with X or something. Like Look at Me got famous, and he doesn't put out like playlists or anything. He just puts out one song at a time. And that's what made him famous. I never rapped because I wanted to be a rapper. I like telling people my ideas in ways that sound good, I guess. That sounds corny. I like, production matters to me more than rapping actually. Like I feel like sonic ideas come across a lot, hit harder than just words. Because if you talk about like, yeah, I'm sad, or even if you have like a nice metaphor, like I'm lonelier than a something. If you got like the instrumental is what makes it hard. Like people can make a shitty rap song with an amazing rap, but it's still a shit song if the beat is like garbage or badly produced. Like I've heard people do it. I've heard people who actually know how to spit, but they just don't have a good mic or something for whatever reason, and they just make music and it sounds shitty. And then I know people who have enough money to invest, and like you got autotune and then you get a good beat and you're set. Like so many people want to be Travis Scott now just because of that. Like.
Check, check, check.
Yo, you ain't never been higher, I'm been hired, admire the kids who say there's been fire. Psych, I'm a liar, clowns couldn't make me perspire, I launched out a race.